Welcome. This walkthrough is provided by Scopos, the makers of the Athena electronic scoring target. In this video we will go over the recommended daily, monthly, and semi-annual maintenance operations for your Athena range. Before performing any maintenance, your range should be placed in maintenance mode. To do so, open the Orion scoring system software and then select the Athena drop-down menu. From there, select Athena Unit Maintenance. Once the maintenance dialog box appears, check, or tick, the target you want to perform maintenance on. Alternatively, you can click the Select All button, then click the Maintenance Mode button. Each day the ESTs are used, we recommend performing the following. Check the length of the paper roll. How much you will need depends on how much you plan on practicing. Use a ruler to estimate the length. You'll need 4 mm of paper roll thickness per 100 shots in practice mode. Replace with a new paper roll if you do not have this thickness. Next, check that the tape feed is working properly. To test, flip the lower of the two switches on the back of the target to manually feed the witness strip through the target. Once the feed advances, turn the switch back off and carefully tear the black tape using the built-in blade. If the tape does not advance cleanly, the aiming masks will need to be removed and the pellet chamber cleaned of debris. Ranges with the NC100 have a target backstop. These users will need to inspect the lead collection bag. The bags will fill with projectiles and should be replaced as needed, or, if there is damage to the bag. To replace the collection bag, simply unbind the rubber band to remove, and seal off the bag. Replace the bag and apply the rubber band to the target. If your target has the lead collection bag clip, simply slide it off and remove, then seal the bag. Apply a new collection bag and reinsert the clip. Like the paper roll, the front aiming masks should be inspected and replaced if needed. If there are any shot holes on the front aiming mask, load a new one. If the back aiming mask is torn up, it too will need to be replaced. The following section outlines our recommended weekly maintenance procedures. As referenced in the daily maintenance section, the front aiming mask should be replaced whenever it gets shot up. The back aiming mask should be replaced at least once a week. If your team is inexperienced and shoots larger groups, it may be necessary to replace the back aiming mask even more often. Before replacing the aiming masks, ensure there is no debris on the backstop. This applies only to the NC100 targets. The NC200 target does not have a backstop. To remove debris, you can use a putty knife or similar tool to scrape the backstop. Remove any projectile or debris that does not fall into the lead collection bag. Check the slot where the paper roll and aiming masks get fed into. If there is any paper debris or lead debris, clean it out. Here at Scopos we use canned air, dental tools, or cut-up aiming masks to clean out this area. If you have an NC100 target, we recommend applying a dollop of silicone lubricant to the backstop. This helps prevent lead buildup from projectiles, making it easier for them to fall into the trap. Using canned air, clear off any dust or debris from the LED lights and the XO light mirror. We also recommend using a clean microfiber cloth to gently clean the camera lens. It is important to not apply pressure to the camera lens, as this can cause the camera to defocus. If a target has visible damage to the paint on the steel plates, use the repair paint to correct. The following maintenance is recommended monthly. For older NC targets that use the original screw rod, use a liberal amount of lubricant on the screw rod, pole, and gears. This prevents the lift from either locking up or skipping when changing position. For newer NC targets using the upgraded pulley-style lift, lightly lubricate the gearbox. This will require a hex key to remove the cover, or, on later models the cover is magnetically attached. Make sure to lock the spool in place with the clamp. This prevents the cable from unspooling during maintenance. Be sure to remove it when lubrication is completed and the lift mechanism is put back together. Simply remove the cover and apply lubricant. Once finished, be sure to remount the cover before removing the spool holder. Make sure all nuts and bolts are tightened using a 7/16 wrench. This is especially needed for the hardware that supports the target lift clamps. Be sure to not over-tighten, as this can cause damage to the unit. Whenever performing any kind of physical maintenance on a target, we highly recommend thoroughly washing your hands with soap and water afterward, as the targets may have lead or lead byproducts. Once your range maintenance is completed, Be sure to put your ESTs back into scoring mode in the Athena unit maintenance menu. The following steps are for general annual maintenance. For all NC units, we recommend calibrating the tape feed. We have a detailed video on how to do that, here. Thank you for watching this demonstration. If you need any further assistance, please reach out to our support team. We hope this information was valuable in ensuring your EST is ready for use at each relay in your competition.